When we first saw him, well connected and pals with the Met Police Chief, he was close to sealing a big deal. From that point on, things veered pleasingly away from the expected script. Harcourt rushed off to a council estate to help his elderly Asian mother-in-law, Mrs. Sharani, Shabana Azmi, while across town his GP wife, Mona, Archie Punjabi, struggled to get home as a terror attack forced London to a halt. In a third, unexpected strand, Mona's brother Kareem, Naveen Chowdhury, was kidnapped by armed extremists as he headed back to the UK from the hospital charity he ran in Pakistan. Husband and wife writing duo Paul Rudman and Natasha Narayan created a wonderful, awful scene as Kareem's extended family assembled with great excitement to welcome him home after 5 months abroad. "Surprise!" they shouted, as Harcourt fetched the new arrival from the doorway. It wasn't the returning hero though, but a grave policeman with news of Kareem's disappearance. This new drama takes its mission seriously, without forgetting to entertain. Unlike many a thriller, this multi-stranded, multi-ethnic tale gave its characters room to breathe. Before and after the big moment, the scene setting was very nuanced, with Harcourt pouring beer in a tea mug for Mona's brother Omar, Mu'an Rizvan, so as not to upset Mrs. Sharani. There were jokes about Sister Ani, Kiran Sonasawar, and her flatmate. There was tension between Kareem's wife and her in-laws, them thinking he was a hero, her wondering what sort of husband goes off for 5 months. All the groundwork meant that, when the news came, we really cared about the Harcourt Sharani clan. We saw the shock sinking in, the helplessness, before the further shock of Kareem's execution and before the smoldering mystery regarding the whereabouts of his son Danish burst into flames. For this is the clever fourth strand, that 20-year-old Danish, Vivek Kalra, hasn't occupied his university digs since the start of term. He's somewhere else with a searing sun and white buildings and muezzins making the call to prayer. As the police became less sympathetic and more inquisitorial, we saw the repercussions within the family. Mona and siblings couldn't believe Danish would have done anything stupid, but Harcourt was less sure. As Mona's dotty but perceptive mum realized her neighbors were cooling towards her, we sensed something similar between Guy and Mona. "I knew it would be one of our lot," said Omar, when the London bomber was revealed to be a Bosnian Muslim. "Not my lot," said Annie. "Terrorism does nothing but divide people. TV, ideally, does the opposite, and this new drama takes its mission seriously, without forgetting to entertain." Perhaps the trick with Silent Witness, BBC One, is to stop wondering and enjoy the view. As a new case began, Dr. Nikki Alexander, Emilia Fox, was still recovering from the traumas suffered at the back end of the last series. In that state, she was persuaded by a policeman she met at the house of her vanished best friend, both to return to work at her lab and hire the main suspect in her friend's disappearance to work at her lab, to keep an eye on him. If you could swallow that, the autopsy scenes were